Alright. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Patch of the Week. In this week's patch, I would like to explore some FM sounds, sampled from a Yamaha DX7 and also generated from my brand new VOLCA FM. That's right, I got a VOLCA FM. I needed a digital synthesizer in my setup after I sold the mono machine, and I did some research and I found out that VOLCA FM would be the best option. I used to own a DX7 back in the day, but it was always a pain to program it. But I found out that there's this Patchbase app that just works perfectly for FM synthesis, and also you can actually upload DX7 patches right into your VOLCA FM using the Patchbase app. Yeah, so that's the basic beat. The kick drum is coming from an analog rhythm. I'm not going to experiment too much with anything else. This just works. And I have a couple of different sampled DX7 patches. The problem with sampling FM sounds is that the real beauty of an FM sound comes from the velocity and how it reacts to velocity. And you can't really capture that in a sample. I mean, you can on an advanced sampler, software sampler most probably. You can't really capture this on the OCTATRACK. So to add some more life and FM flexibility, I'm going to sequence additional drum sounds on the VOLCA FM. So first of all, let's find a decent drum sound. I'm in here in my FM segment. Let's see how this responds to velocity. Pretty cool. Maybe we're gonna use this one. How about this? Not too much. A little bit. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, you might know that the VOLCA FM does not respond to velocity. So however hard I press my key here on the master keyboard, doesn't affect it. There's actually a RetroKits mod that fixes it, but it requires MIDI power, and iConnect MIDI does not provide MIDI power. So that's why I don't use that, but it's not a problem because with the OCTATRACK you can actually assign a CC message to velocity, and we're going to try and do that. First of all, let's think of a sequence. Something like that. How about that? So that should be 2 bars. I have it set to quantize, so it didn't really catch my triplets, but that's okay. Okay, so what we can do right now is activate a CC message. So I'm gonna go in here, should be 41. Yeah, velocity is 41 in here, and it's already activated. Remember, you need to function and press to have it. So now it should, yeah, that works. Okay, and now what we need to do is essentially get the LFO in here to control this CC. So it's C here, receiving random messages. Even when I stop, it's still receiving random LFO. Okay, but if we want to do something a little crazier, let's say, for example, have a sort of big build-up in here. So now you don't hear it because the LFO is active. What we can do, however, is go to depth in here and set it to 0. And copy the trigs. So right now the LFO is not affecting this sequence. And let's do a build-up. How about a little build-up? 45, 60. Doesn't seem to work all that well. Oh, a little bit. Oh, let's change the sound. Let's see. Oh yeah. And the cool thing is that you can actually really easily, even without the app, modify the decay. Alright. Yeah, so that's it for this episode of Patch of the Week. I really wanted to demonstrate how cool the OCTATRACK and VOLCA FM can sort of work together and really get some cool results, and also how the Patchbase app is just really awesome with the VOLCA FM. If you have any questions about this setup or any suggestions for another video, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great night. Take care.